Okay, so 5 and 6, Gehomin Rupomni. From Pinan Showdown. So number 5 is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, you'll see this move within the Ippon. And in Pinan Showdown, you are doing Shitouke. So again, it's you will see the Shito come into the Ippon. So enjoy. The official way to move out for both partners is to either do okuriashi or sugi. So okuriashi, whether forwards or backwards, sugiashi, forward or backwards. But if you're a very beginner or even your first grading, I really don't see the problem with as long as the UK has been performed correctly. Then to try and make it a little bit more simple, then just step back. At least you're still creating a distance from the attacker, which is the most important thing. And there's a lot going on in these Ippons, so if you can have, especially in your lower Q grades, if you can take a little bit of the complication out of it, and this might help, especially with the younger guys, they step back. This might be a lot easier for them to try and understand okuriashi backwards. It's hard enough to think about okuriashi forwards and okuriashi backwards. And sugi. So, especially for the young ones or the lower grades, just step back. You're getting the principle of you are creating a distance away from your opponent. So, please use. So we've gone straight back. We're going to use both hands together. This one coming up and this one punching. But to get to the opponent, we need to turn. So, very subtle, I need to go off the centre. So the way I do that this time is to actually, instead of moving my foot straight the way back, I'm almost putting it in line with the front one. So that I actually move the centre line to here. So, Sensei Kerry can see that. So I go back. Can you see how it's moved from, I've moved from the centre line here to, Sensei Kerry will always be attacking the centre line. I've just moved off it. Now I'm going to use both hands. Then, Naiwa and the elbow. And again, corkscrewing this hip in, putting the pressure down, keeping this pointing towards the opponent's face, and a standing fist. Then, out. Whenever you're learning your Ippons Komitagata Kions, it's always important to have this sanction, this awareness. Now to me, it's before, during and after the event. So when you actually come to do your partner work, try and make sure that that's part of your general practice. Because some people just do the uki and the attack and then I just stroll off. You know, no, the awareness is all the way through. So we're going to try and do a movement and talk you through it. I'll be talking you through it. So we go back to number 1, the Jodanuki. So here, so when you come up, if you are doing fighting or sparring, the person you come up against might be a well-known person, high downgrade, or that they fight for the national squad. So the worst thing you can do is look at the face, okay, because they might be very well known. Psychologically, you've lost. Please do not look at the face. You look at where the gi folds over, this position. Now, your opponent, he will not realise that you're actually looking at that position. Also, if you're looking at this position, you can also see their arms and their legs. Those are the most important things, because these are the things that's going to be attacking you. If you're looking at the face, you only see the hands and the face. So if you look here, you will see all the weapons, the arms and the legs, the hips, everything. So watch where you're looking. You will see them move. If need be, you can adjust. So even here, if you need to when you're learning, try and adjust your move to find just where they are about to fall over. So discover while you're moving. When you move out, be careful that they... If you drop your arms too quickly, if you don't push back enough, so when you go out, whether it's stepping back, okuriashi, or tsugiashi, make it quick. Watch, because it hasn't finished. We might have gone through the line, but we need to go past the line. Then, together. Watch. Nothing's going to stop them from attacking again. So watch. It's a mutual feeling. Haven't finished. Now we've got this mutual agreement through karate or any martial arts, we finish the technique. It's important that you try and practice this. It's a big part that people miss. They think just because they're doing the attack and the defence and they've done it really well, then it's finished. But no, you need to keep that concentration, awareness, zanshi, before, during, and after.
So from Uke's point of view in this waza, you should most definitely notice the shift of tori. Your attack is going along the centre line, which is the centre of the face, and if tori is moved correctly, your fist should be to the one side of the face. If it's still ending up in the centre of the face, tori hasn't shifted sufficiently. The big effect on uke with this is the spiralling action of the arm that Sensei mentioned. That really gives a twist and a downward pressure. Again, you feel like you're holding up the tori. So again, you're limited in what you can do because you're having to absorb all this weight.